This video is brought to you from the folks at Emotiva. Maybe it's time to rethink high-end. Hey, Andrew Gash here with Audioholics. Now, Harman Kardon is a name that we're all very familiar with from their receivers, but they make other products as well. Their Nova offering is a 2.0 Bluetooth speaker system that would be just as at home in your office as it would be in your living room. Rather than beat around the bush, though, let's dive right into what these speakers are all about. First of all, look at them. Now, they have clear plastic enclosures that highlight what looks like a plastic vortex. It's actually a port-like enclosure that has the main drivers on the front side and then a passive radiator on the other. That's right, a passive radiator. The Harman Kardon Novas aren't just about style, though they've certainly got that. No, they're also looking to bring you the very best sound that they can. To start with, they have a 1.25-inch tweeter and a 2.5-inch driver in each of the enclosures rather than the full-range drivers that we sometimes see on these type of speakers. The passive radiator specification was not given, although we measured it at about 3 inches. There is a rubber ring on the bottom of it to keep the Novas in place, as well as a 5-foot cord to attach the two speakers and a power cord as well. No remote, so to speak, although Harman does promise that it will be compatible with their remote app eventually. Fortunately, that wasn't working during our review. Other than Bluetooth, there's also 3.5 millimeter input as well as an optical input on the right speaker and also 3.5 millimeter headphone output available on the left speaker. Now, the right one has all the controls, including volume, power, and input selection. In fact, the entire ring around the front of it is capacitance controls. That's where you'll find everything. Although, one thing we did notice that it was really easy to hit these controls if you ever have to move the speaker and change inputs, and that was kind of frustrating. Now, Harman Kardon did include a IKEA-inspired picture-only manual, nearly impossible to actually figure out, but we did manage to eventually control everything without too much swearing. The Nova speaker has NFC Pairing, which does work well. All you do is hold up your phone to the NFC logo, and it's going to ask you whether you want to pair your device. And you say yes, of course, and press the play button, and you're off and running. It worked well, and I'm glad somebody's actually taking advantage of NFC, finally. Sonically, the Nova speakers sound phenomenal, especially for their size. The claimed bass response down to 70 hertz seems about right to us, though it may be a little bit overstated. We heard some distortion on the top end with some content. However, for the most part, we'd call the sound fantastic. And with a speaker this size, you'd have to expect limitations. However, the Novas really did exceed all of our expectations, and at $300, yeah, they really should. There are some who are going to pay for the Novas because of their name. Others are going to buy them because of their style, and still others are going to choose these speakers for their size. No matter who you are, though, you're going to love these speakers and the sound they produce. Now, here's our question of the week. Do you use Bluetooth, and how do you use it? And if not, then where the heck have you been? Seriously, let us know in the comments below, and while you're out there on internet land, check us out, facebook.com/audioholics. Like us there. We'll give you more great video reviews and tips and all this other stuff that we're doing all the time. And of course, follow us on YouTube, Audioholics Live. You'll see all of our videos there too. Meanwhile, these speakers are small enough to fit, and I can just kind of run off with them. I always run off with them, though. I mean, how many products have I run off with? It's just getting old. Well, maybe one more.